Punchline Sinker. This here's Derail Haskins with Mr. Jason.
Hey.
Now, Mr. Jason, if you will, for just a moment, come over yonder. Today, we are going to get Mr. Jason. There we go. There he is. We're about to go get Mr. Jason a new rod. But one thing that I didn't tell him was me and Pete both threw in $25. We're giving you $50 to help you. We didn't know how much you had, so we wanted to make sure you got something good.
Appreciate it.
We both threw our boy here $50. So now, let's go in. Let's check it out. Well, after about 45-50 minutes and lots of looking and lots of considering, he finally chose his first baitcaster. He's looking for personal bros. Mr. Jason, you want to tell us what you got?
Quantum octane.
There we go. That's a quantum octane. Oh yeah. So we'll see you guys out at the lake. I think we're headed to the gorge. Here we are at the gorge. It's about 6:11, Friday, July 8th. It is currently 79 degrees outside, cloudy overcast, which means, in my opinion, we should have at least a little bit of success today, possibly with some bass. Mr. Jason is going to string up his quantum octane. He chose Team Octane. That's him and Ivan. Pete and Jerry are on Team Lose. I'm on Team Abu Garcia, and I don't know what team Manny's on. Probably like Shakespeare. You'll have to ask him. We're gonna head down to the dock way down there. And after we get everything set up, we'll let you know where the fun is, bro. I didn't want to sound rude, but now that you mentioned it, I mean, I would. Yeah. Is getting to stay on the oh wait, there's no nothing over. George, where do we begin? At the beginning of Punchline Sinker. Matter of fact, our first 2 episodes here in the gorge.
Really?
On the channel. You can go in there and check them. We're gonna get Jason strung up, and we'll see you.
When did I get it?
Yeah! Look at that! Came down here and we already got us a fish. Derail! The gorge? Yeah! Punchline Sinker? Alright, now on top, you see a red circle? Click that one. Yeah, I got one. Jason says it's a perk. Oh my god. Fudge! Oh, the back fin cut me. Ow. That was very unprofessional, but that's because I think it's pregnant. Will you hold there? Here, then go ahead and keep going. Dang it, I didn't want to have to do it. I need to. We're gonna fillet it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna cut the line. It's too far deep, and if I keep going, this butthole's gonna stick out some more. I don't want to do that. Well, I had to cut the hook and let it go. So, since we got to do that, I guess it's time. Mr. Jason and I are gonna set up the quantum octane. Show y'all how do a tutorial.
And now it's time to get learned with Derail. And here's your host, Derail.
Alright, so the first thing we gotta do, we've got to obviously put some line in Mr. Jason's skull. We've got mono. This is 12-pound test mono. As some people may know, mono, some people like because it is a little bit more invisible. However, mono tends to carry a memory. So, but with any type of line, you're supposed to reverse how it was spooled on there. AKA, wrapped up like this, we want it to come off with that same curve. Now this part's pretty basic, pretty simple. We just have to feed the line through, but we want to try to keep it as straight as possible and not turn it. Fishing wire.
Oh really? Did not know that. See, you learn something new every day. You want me to hold it tight?
Yeah, don't let it go. Now that we've fed our line through every hole, we can move on to part 2. As you can see, a little tiny part right yon. We now need to feed the line through that. Super duper difficult, takes tons of years, and I'm done. Now this is the part that actually does get a little tricky. Getting the wire around this bale. Oh, that's because I'm going the wrong way. And up. But that's only because I've had lots of experience. Trust me, this used to take a lot of time.
And probably patience.
Yeah, and lots of frustration and lots of being laughed at. And
Using colorful
now,
words.
what I do is I use a slip knot.
Not the band.
Other people may say do this, do that, do the other. Everybody's got their own personal technique. I've found that a slip knot works the best for me because it gets tight around, giggity. It remains tight around there. We need to cut the excess off. Throw away the extra where it belongs. Because we're gonna look professional, bros. Gonna pull that tight again. Now, start to feed the line on. And now we can move on to step. Go ahead and start reeling it in. But we want to keep this tight.
How fast?
You go ahead and go reel in like you were reeling in at the end of the day, about ready to go home. Now that's gonna start filling up. You can go faster, you're fine. We're almost there actually. All right, next step, whatever number this is, applying a lure, or if you want to do a rig, we can do a rig. Mr. Jason has decidedly gone for
A lure.
We're gonna go for a lure. What kind of, you want to do your shiner right there?
Yeah, let's do the shiner.
All right, let's slap the rainbow shiner on there. All right, because we got to open this cod flap thing up. I'm so sorry. That was very unprofessional. I did not mean that. Good thing I wasn't going fast. You should see me in...
Okay, Sonic.
Never mind. Anyway, now we got his lure out. And by the way, the hooks on this are pretty sharp. That is a Derail certified sharpness right there. That would not be the sign of a Derail fail. Don't you dare. No, don't. No. Okay, fine, whatever. That's what she said. All right. his rainbow shiner. Now, I do believe it's got balls. Easy got the balls. Look at the balls. Well, you can't see them because they're in. So we're gonna attach this, and we're gonna use the original handy dandy fisherman's knot. How you do that, D-Rat? Well, I'm here to show you.
Come on! When is it gonna end?
Step 1, get the dang hole. Get your line through the hole, and then you're gonna each half turn. That's none. This will be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we stop at 7. Take this end, put it through this bottom hole that you just created. Yep. Pull up on the main line, pull down on your little tab that you got there. Now take this little tab, like where is it, right there, and I want you to put it back through that new hole you made up top, but actually get it in. And after with it, sorry, after finagling with it a brojillion times, you can end up with something like this. Cat's cradle. No, just kidding. Leave your tag out. You're gonna pull before you fully cinch that knot. Give this another tug again. Keep it tight. cinch that knot, pull this one last time, and there you are, a fisherman's knot. Yay! Last thing to do, cut the tag and prepare to swag. There we go. So, you got your baitcaster. You put line on it. You even attached the loop. Are you ready to go yet?
Fish.
Now! There's one last thing you have to do. There are 2 breaks. We're not going to touch this quite yet. We're going to focus on this. Depending on how much your lure weighs, you need to adjust this smaller little tiny. The way you adjust that while freestanding, you hit the button, let it fall. See how that's dropping fast? You don't want that. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, we're gonna tighten that brake. The idea that you tighten it until it drops. Once it hits the ground, it stops spinning. But you should be good right there. Now, Mr. Jason, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So these seem to be backwards. Ah, the George. Where do we begin? Give her her inaugural toss. Like, subscribe. See you guys out there.